I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Welcome back to fucking roll up that hill and get the crown, Aaron.
I have 1 minute left.
I know.
But I don't want
1 minute to get that crown.
I don't want to get the crown, dude. I don't want to get it.
Well, it looks like someone doesn't feel like being amazing.
Yeah, but I couldn't reach it.
Or a frog.
I literally couldn't reach it. There's like nothing else for me to roll up here, man.
Roll up that car.
Yeah, the car is gonna make me fucking what? 1 millimeter larger.
Got it. There's a crown
ridiculous.
you could be in the market for.
Yeah, but it's up there. I can't reach it, dude.
Right.
I told you that. You didn't fucking respect my goddamn... Now I'm rolling backwards. It's all your fault, man.
We are 30 seconds into this episode, and already it's the sauciest you've been today.
That is not true. You know I've been much saucier
You've been
today.
very saucy. You've been incredibly...
I was talking about... We were talking about traveling and taking pictures.
Oh, yeah. Are you big enough? Did you make it?
Yeah. These ones I don't think it's like a thing. It's just like, oh, you did it. Great. There's a star. But, like, you can do it better. It's one of those, like, personal challenges. So let's see what he says about this one. Yeah, I like to travel and experience things. I've kind of learned that over time.
Experience over possessions.
Yeah.
It's the way to spend your money.
When I started, like, making, like, actual money and not just, like, money to pay the rent.
Yeah.
It's disposable income.
Do you want to put on some sunglasses while you say that? When I started making fuck you money. Back in the 80s.
No, when I started...
Before the dot-com bubble burst.
When I finally started making disposable income where, like, I could buy dumb things.
Yeah.
I bought a lot of dumb things, and then I had a lot of dumb things.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't want these dumb things anymore. There's too much of it.
The funny
thing...
thing...
look around you!
Yeah, we're surrounded by ridiculous shit, but I love this room.
Oh, thank you.
It makes me feel so cozy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. But the thing is, like, now I just am like, I don't have room for all this. Like, I don't want to do it. All I want to do is draw and
right. Well,
play video games.
I'm lucky in the sense that, like, I get lucky / not lucky. Whoa, those rats are fucking ready for business.
I don't care.
They're like, welcome to our turf, fucker.
I don't care. I will take them out.
Are they gonna zoom in? Oh, I thought they were gonna, like, bum rush you.
I will fucking destroy those rats.
Nice. Whoa, they are after you.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh my god.
Because you don't understand, dude. I already have like 10 strawberries.
You're a cat. Well, rats love strawberries.
Good.
Wait, are they rats or mice?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
The difference is size, yeah?
I think the difference is one giant gross tail.
Really?
And the love and adoration of people.
Do mice adorate people?
No, people love mice because they're cute and adorable. And people hate rats because they're cute and adorable mice but with gross giant tails.
Oh, well, rats like hang out on the walls, yeah? Mice hang out in little cages with like mulch.
Yeah, that's true. No one's as cute as hamsters.
Oh, you gotta admit, dude, hamsters are fucking... Gerbils are pretty cute, too.
They're alright.
And guinea pigs are alright.
Hamsters are fatter than gerbils, though. That's why I like them.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had 2 hamsters named Sam I Am and Sack-a-Pack.
Which one was the dominant one?
Sack-a-Pack, actually. Sam I Am was pretty chill. Sadly, they both died as they lived, like, 25 years ago. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's weird.
What?
That's weird.
That is weird. I haven't even been alive for 25 years, except that I have.
Yeah, yeah. But you don't really remember...
Being 2?
Yeah.
No.
4, I think, is my earliest, like, conscious memory. Oh, God!
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fine.
Don't worry about
Concentrate
the
on the chicken drumsticks.
I turned on when I was in New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah! I remember you saying that. And that's a good way of saying it, too.
Which I turned on?
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You just
like,
kind of...
click! Like, now I get what it is to be human.
It's weird, because you want to deal in extremes. You want to deal in, like, the moment that you remember.
Right.
But I don't. I just remember things that happened during that time.
Whoa. Yeah. My earliest memory that I can really I don't know. I remember watching football with my dad, but I think the very earliest memory I can recall is I went to nursery school. It was the first day of nursery school at the Hebrew school, and or the temple, whatever. Uh-huh. And it was the first time I'd ever been apart from my mom, like, and I remember her like saying goodbye to me in the car, and she was like, "You're gonna be fine. You're okay, right?" And I'm like, "Yep, I'm okay." Like, totally not okay.
Yeah?
And I went and I cried behind the piano.
Aww.
Yeah. Dude, I was scared. But then Miss Gloria, the nursery school teacher, taught me how to play with blocks. And
And then did you play with blocks?
no, I threw them at other kids because I was scared.
Are you serious?
No. I was acting up. I was fussy because I was like so like.
Intimidated?
Yeah, I just like I didn't have that conscious sense that my mom would be back, and like when you're a kid, time moves differently. Did we talk about that experiment that guy did?
No.
I was listening to the Nerdist podcast. I think they were talking about this, and they were saying like there's a scientist. I'll get the details of this wrong, but the basic gist of it is he put many adults individually in a blank room with like no stimuli and no like, just like white walls and everything, and then he did the same thing with kids, and he asked them to like raise their hand when they thought a minute was up, and the adults raised their hand much faster than the kids. So like essentially the conclusion that they came to was that like we experience time differently as we get older, which basically days, everything is shorter when you're an adult.
Right.
And like when you're a kid, like everything's stretched out, possibly because you've had less experiences and like everything's a bigger deal and like there's more like new stimuli that you haven't seen before. You're just processing things differently. So yeah, just life. That's why years seem to fly by faster when you're an adult than when you're a kid.
Yeah, which is bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense, but it's dumb.
Well,
and I don't like it.
Well, because if you're 7, then a year is a 7th of your life. But if you're like 32, then a year is a 32th of your life.
I don't want to take math into this, dude.
I'm sorry.
I don't know about fractions.
I'm sorry I got fracty.
No, it's okay. I forgive you.
I'm sorry I got
but
fractal.
Don't do that shit again.
I love fractals.
Fucking serious.
You a fractal guy?
I dig fractals.
I'm into them too.
I gotta say, if somebody's like, check out this sweet fractal I made, which has happened, by the way. Yes.
Does everyone know what fractals are? I don't know. I don't know why I thought I'd get a response there.
For some reason when you said that, I just imagined like,
fractals, I won't describe it right, but like they're visual representations of like equations where you've probably seen them before. They usually have like crazy trippy hippie colors to them, but it's like an example would be like a triangle, and then like in the center of each side of the triangle there'd be another triangle, and then in the center of each of those smaller triangles there'd be another triangle, or the center of the sides of those little triangles, and it just keeps on going and going and going forever.
I'm used to the fractals that look like trees.
Yeah, dude, I fucking watched the craziest goddamn science thing with Sir Arthur C. Clarke, who wrote 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
And they have like Stephen Hawking and everything talking about the Mandelbrot set. Have you ever heard of that shit?
No, but it sounds hot.
That is the fucking most mind-blowing shit I've ever heard.
Wait, I think I have seen the Mandelbrot set.
Yeah, it's the first fractal that was ever discovered by this French guy, Mandelbrot, in 1980. And again, I don't know the exact details because I haven't finished watching the program, but the gist I seem to be getting was that like life develops in these patterns that can be like mathematically shown. Mm-hmm. So like what they'll do is they'll take like a picture of a tree, and they'll take they'll square out a little chunk of the tree, like the leaves and the branches, and then they'll move it over to like a completely different part of the tree, and they overlay perfectly, because the way life grows and develops is based on this mathematical equation, the Mandelbrot set.
What the fuck?
How fucking bananas is that? We can watch it after this. It's super, super interesting.
What?
It sounds like a crazy crackpot theory, but it's all like the world's like leading scientists being like, yeah, this shit's real.
So what about fucking snowflakes and shit, dude?
Yeah. Don't know. I shouldn't speak like I'm an authority on this, but it's like the equation to life, and like people who believe in God call it like God's thumbprint and stuff like that. It's wild.
I don't want to... Dude, I don't want to hear this, man.
Really?
I'm gonna barf.
Why?
That's too much math for me, man.
No, it's beautiful and it's fascinating and it's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want more of it.
And it's super pretty too. Like when they have these designs and like they just go on forever, and like they have different ones. They have like there's apparently one for how like shorelines develop and like a different fractal, and like it's nutty. It's nutty. But that's the kind of like thing that if I had learned about that in high school, I would have been like, holy shit, math is incredible. As opposed to the math that it did teach me, which made me want to slowly kill myself.
I wanted to quickly kill myself because I was out of there.
That's true.
Dude, I fucking checked out like halfway through fucking math class in my sophomore year.
Yeah.
I just like didn't show up, and I went to the gym and I just played my Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Well, that was my problem, dude. Like, I checked out mentally in 8th grade math, not knowing that like all the math classes for the next like 5 years would be based on 8th grade math that I didn't know.
Algebra. Algebra.
Yeah, and so I was terrible at that shit. So I would just like write like comedy stories during math class.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess it helped.
It paid off. Dude, it doesn't matter what you do as long as you do something other than like pot or alcohol.
Right.
If you're doing that, then you don't get anywhere. But like, if you're doing something else along with that, that's fine.
I like to think of myself as a not an accomplished. What's the word? Well, the kind of stoner that does things.
A transcendent?
That's douchey. Shit. People use it a functional stoner.
Functional.
Yeah. Because I did a lot of things and I went a lot of places. I just happened to be fucking stupid while I was doing it.
Did you go the places you'll go?
Yes, and I heard a who.
Did you meet a guy named Horton? And was he like, I'm from a Dr. Seuss book? And then he sat on an egg.
Next time on GameGrumps.
Whoa! What?
Damn, you got huge all of a sudden.
Well, that's what they call me, Mr. Huge.
I wish they did.